are some of the habits I stopped doing that has helped me in my marriage. Share, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, so today is going to be a very interesting one because I feel like marriage has seasons. I say this a whole lot. Marriage has seasons. And the most important thing I feel that one must come into marriage with, aside from your knowledge of God, which is very, 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 very important, is your learning capacity. You come into marriage with a plain sheet because, for goodness sake, you are actually making a vow on an unpredicted journey, a journey of unpredictedness and uncertainty. You are promising that you will stay with this other person for life on something you don't know about. You know, it's almost like you're buying something that you cannot see. So, come into marriage with a learning, come with books, exercise book, new sheets that you are coming to learn, not really all that you know, as it were. Because living together, as the years continue, you would begin to unlearn, learn and relearn a whole lot of things. At number one, I think I started to take responsibility. I said this in my previous video, one of my previous videos. I said that, you know, it's, and I'll leave the link here above. I've said here that, you know, it's just important for you to embrace peace over being right. And that was one of the things I stopped doing. I just started to take responsibility. If it's in front of me, I'll get it done. If it is in front of me and I have the capacity to do it, I have the strength to do it, I'm going to get it done. Why, you know, wait for you to come or start shouting and calling and nagging for something in front of me that I can get doing? Well, that's my own mindset, and it has really, really helped us because I began to see it shift a whole lot of things. In fact, it began to take away the stress and the energy away from me. You might say, oh, maybe one partner will get you know, being disrespected, or maybe you being taken for granted. Well, if I'm taken for granted, at least it's my partner. It's not a stranger. It's someone I know, right? And we know how to balance things. So I just embrace peace because this really brings a whole lot of stress in marriage. When something is in front of you, and just because you have this idea that it is his responsibility, you feel like he should come and do it. Why? For instance, taking out the trash. Some people believe men should take out the trash. Women clean the house, you know, you clean, you pack everything away, and you put them in the trash. In the morning or at evening, the man should take out the trash. Sister, if you can take the trash out while he comes and maybe sees something on the couch that shouldn't be there and takes it away and puts it in the right place, there is peace. That's just my argument. I stand to be corrected, but for my marriage, it works, and it might work for your marriage too. At number two is to say, stop stonewalling. You know the meaning of stonewalling? Someone is talking to you and you're not engaging. For me, I stopped stonewalling. When we are having communication and conversation, I would, you know, hold my spouse and look into his eyes. It really does a whole lot of things. Other than he's talking and you are with a book, you are reading. Or maybe you are just like, finish talking so that I can respond. That communication can never be productive. Stop stonewalling. For me, I stopped stonewalling. Put my phone down, put the book down, maintain touch and eye contact. It really solves a whole lot of problems, right? Don't talk while it's just coming into the house, right? And don't encourage conversation while you are doing the dishes or you are in the kitchen. No, don't do that. That communication will not be productive because you have divided attention. If there's going to be an issue, just put them at the issue corner. When you have the time to actually engage, then do the talking. It will really help a lot. It does help me. It might help you. At number three is to say, I stopped shifting the blame. Like playing the blame game and just putting the blame on him. It is our home. I bear his son name, for goodness sake. It's no longer my father's name. It's our home. So if there is a problem, it is our problem, right? the most important thing here for you to know is it is your home as well as it is his home. Some people even say it was a house before you came in. You made it a home because you brought in the atmosphere with the children and all that. But yeah, he also contributed to it, right? You couldn't have gotten pregnant yourself. So it is your home. So you make it what you want. It's like giving you the ingredients. Cook what you like, right? Cook what you like. And if the ingredient is not available, get it. Get it through knowledge, through coaching, the right environment, by prayer. Yeah, prayer works. Get it and cook what you want. Create the atmosphere in your home. Stop the blame game, because it gets nobody anywhere. It only leaves the matter unsettled. That's the truth. So I stopped doing that. Yeah. And number 4 is to say, I actually started to embrace support. Yeah, some partners are like that, where you feel, I can really do it. I'm fine. Some people say that, like, I'm good. Well, with time, you realize you need all the help you can. You need all the help you can. If anybody is volunteering help and your spirit resonates with the person, you need it. Your partner needs to help you, you need it. You need all the help you can. So I stopped being this macho, this macho kind of a person. Yeah, I'm the kind of a person when I'm macho, thank you, I'm good. No, please help me. Help me. God, help me. That's another thing I stopped doing. Yeah. And number 5 is to say, I actually stopped expecting so much from me likewise. Because this is another thing that people don't really count. Yes, you have high expectation of the other person, but it is because you also have high expectations of yourself, right? I'm not talking about standard. Standard is different from expectations, right? Standard are like foundations. They are no shaking. But expectations are still like, malleable. They're things that can still be shaped. So yeah, I stopped having so high expectations. Sometimes I look at myself and I say, oh, I should be doing this. Especially the mom guilt. You know what they call the mom guilt? When you have your kids and you feel like you're not giving them all that you should give them, you feel like you're missing out. If you're a working mom, you feel like you should stay at home more with them, and spend time with them, bond and form that energy and everything. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, you feel like you should be working, you should give them that vision that, your mom is also hardworking, or you should also assist your husband in the financial role. So there's so much high expectations. Just calm down. Take a deep breath with me. Yeah, calm down. You are in good hands, right? I stopped doing that. I really stopped doing that because that really got me on another level psychologically. I used to think so high and think so far. And then I just started to lean into support and the love of God. And that really shifted a whole lot of things. Next is to say, I stopped to begin to feel like my family, my home can actually give more than it is given, right? I just learned to love the process rather than the end result. I think I should say that again. I learned to enjoy the process rather than just the end result, right? Because the whole process is part of the story. It's part of the journey to get to where we want to go to. So I started to just enjoy that, right? Let's just flow and let's walk together in patience and in purity. And let's see where it will take us to. Yeah. Maybe I'm going to do a part 2 of this, but I feel like your comments can actually do a whole lot as regards this discussion, because there's so many things. There's no perfect home, like I say. My marriage does not model a perfect home. We only model a possible home. Possible in the sense of what can be attainable or what can be possible when Christ is at the center of that home. That's exactly what we do. So I'm here to tell you that your marriage is in a phase. Your contribution at this stage will determine the outcome. And that's why this process is very important for you. It's very important for you. How much you give in and how much you learn and lean into the love of God, you will begin to see the tune of your marriage and the atmosphere of your marriage begin to take shape to fit into the agenda of God. Thank you so much for staying true to this video. Please subscribe, like, share, and come on board to Evolve Tribe. right? Where we spend more time talking about personal development and legacy leadership. Come on board to Warrior Spirit, where we are women praying and fighting for God's will to be achieved in our home. See you next video. Bye.